Hi guys, want to do a fresh video today doing something that Rebel's not done before. So this is a completely new game to Rebel. So he doesn't sort of know what we're going to do or how we're going to do it. So this will give you a chance to see how you can start training something new with your own dogs. Now, just before we go on to that, one of the things that I get asked is, you reward your dog a hell of a lot. Well, I do reward him a lot, but I'm not using treats. This is his breakfast and probably some of his dinner. And what I do is I weigh out his daily food allowance, and that goes in here. I don't feed Rebel from a bowl. He gets fed out of here for making good choices through the day. One piece of kibble at a time, which taps into something called contra freeloading, which is a dog's desire to work for food. And if you think about the analogy, if I put his food into a bowl and he has it all, where's the incentive for him to work for me? Now, with Rebel, he's food motivated, so he'd probably just eat and eat and eat. But once a dog's full, where's the incentive? And if you think about you as humans, if you work and you get paid your salary up front for a year, 2 years, your productivity goes down. You may still do a good job, but you don't do all those little extra things because you've already been paid. There's no incentive. So that's what we have to think about. We want our dogs to behave for us, but what's in it for them? We want them to work for us, what's in it for them? So for Rebel, he gets fed a piece of his kibble, makes a good choice. And as you can see with the boundary game that we showed you the video the other day, Rebel loves this boundary. He's on the boundary, he's relaxed, he's chilled, and then he'll just naturally gravitate back to it. Good boy. Okay, go. Now you can see I've not asked him to go on there, but what I do is, because he returns, I reward him to it, which means that this is a place that he likes to be because he's getting rewarded here. Any behaviour that is rewarded will continue, okay? So that's why, I like to use his food this way. Makes it more inventive for him, and it's very, we're using exercise rather than a walk, okay? So he will burn more energy doing this because he's thinking and he's moving, and it's much more fun and enjoyable for both of us, and it creates a bond. So, the game. Here you can see I've got a pole, and what we want him to do is I want him to wrap around it, and eventually I want him to be able to do multiple wraps and at speed. Now, when I think about a word that I want to use, because he does understand, left and right, I don't want to use anything that might sound like that. So, using round isn't practical, because that's the rest, so he might give me just a right spin. And the same for around. So I'm going to use zoom. And eventually, because I do want some pace going around it, zoom's quite a nice word to have. But what I have to do is set my expectation pretty much very low. So what I'm going to do today is we're only going to do this for a few minutes, and I might just try and shape him to go round. Okay, shape him to go round, and this might take me 4 to 6 weeks of time, so you'll probably see videos as we develop and as he gets better and as he starts to master what we want to do. So that's the idea. The game is kind of pole wrapping or object wrapping, so this could be a tree, a lamp post, a bin on a park, you name it, anything to go around, just to do something different and give him some interest. Okay, so that's the object. We don't know how this is going to go, so all I'm going to do is just sort of move the boundary out of the way. So, okay, go. What a good boy. So first and foremost, I want to shape. So what I'm going to do is get Rebel sort of back focused on me. This way. Good boy. And just get him going round the object. Good boy. And I'm going to use a mixture of luring, so this is lure reward training, so I'm luring him round. Good boy. And I'm going to use the hand signal as well. So if I don't have the food in my hand, good boy. And so now he's happily going round that object. This isn't rock solid yet, but as you can see, he's kind of walking around it and he's getting rewarded for going around it. I can then start looking for a couple of loops and start going around it. I can now start throwing in the word. The word's going to take a while, could be 4 weeks before the word real has real meaning. But again, zoom, good boy. Zoom, good boy. Zoom, good boy. And what I'm going to try and do is to get further away, so he has to kind of do it without me necessarily luring him round. So zoom, good boy. Zoom, good boy. Zoom, good boy. Zoom, good boy. Good boy. Zoom, good boy. Zoom, good boy. Now over time, I'll be able to get further and further away like this, and then offer zoom. But you can see at the moment, that doesn't mean anything because we've not done it for long enough. And we've got to make it easy for him. Zoom. And again, you can see he's still not mastering what we want him to do. So we've got to rein it back. So you can see why I say don't set your goals too high. Come here. Zoom. Good boy. Zoom. Good boy. Zoom. Good boy. Zoom. Zoom. Good boy. Zoom. Yay, good boy. Zoom. Good boy. Zoom. Yes, good boy. Zoom. Yes, good boy. Zoom. Good boy. What a good boy. Zoom. Yes, good boy. Zoom. Zoom. Yes, good boy. Zoom. 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 Yay! Good boy. Good boy. Well done. So there you can see how we've started to shape. That's all I'm going to do today. And we'll come back to this and we will build it over time.